A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a stark warning for the UK's economic future, the Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, has released a report detailing the precarious state of the nation's public finances. The report highlights that the UK is now more vulnerable than many major economies to potential economic shocks, including the threat of a new energy crisis and ongoing challenges posed by an aging population and climate change. The OBR's latest fiscal risks and sustainability report paints a grim picture, indicating that successive governments have failed to make the necessary tough decisions to rein in the deficit. According to the OBR, the efforts made by recent administrations to stabilize public finances have met with only limited and temporary success. The report notes, the scale and array of risks to the UK fiscal outlook remains daunting. Last year, the UK's fiscal deficit stood at 5.7%, significantly higher than the average of advanced economies, and the nation's debt, equivalent to 94% of GDP, ranks sixth highest among developed nations. This alarming trend has been exacerbated by Labour's recent U-turns on welfare reforms and cuts to winter fuel payments, which have further fueled the rise in government debt. The OBR has warned that without significant changes, UK public debt could exceed 270% of GDP by the early 2070s, severely limiting the government's ability to respond to future economic shocks. The Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, is now faced with the daunting task of addressing a multi-billion-pound black hole in the public finances ahead of her second budget. As she scrambles to find an additional £5 billion to cover the cost of welfare reform reversals and over £1 billion for winter fuel payments for pensioners. The OBR's report serves as a wake-up call, indicating that the UK's public finances are in a relatively vulnerable position, with the potential for further economic strains looming on the horizon. Rising geopolitical tensions and increased global tariff rates have only compounded these challenges, putting additional pressure on government spending. The report warns that the UK must confront the demographic pressures of an aging population and rising healthcare costs, which could further strain public finances in the long term. As the government grapples with these issues, the OBR's findings underscore the urgent need for a comprehensive strategy to stabilize the nation's financial outlook and ensure resilience against future economic shocks. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.